Hello, hello, hello. Is this my good side?
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Payton,
Scott Swiftwater Tony, Rob White Gold, Jaron Wheeler, and your host, Tim Grimes. Hope you enjoyed tonight's show. What's going on, man?
Trying to figure out YouTube.
YouTube. Oh, so you can monitor the chat room?
Yep.
All
I
right.
got it on live.
So let's just jump out
I was gonna say, did you,
bad news right away. That Jeff ain't gonna make it tonight. He's out looking for gold. He's a long ways from home, but he said he definitely will be here next Sunday. Sorry, everybody. Jeff said he's sorry. You know how it is when you're on the gold. Don't want to leave. So can't blame him. So we'll have Jeff next Sunday. So since that is going on, we're going to have open mic night tonight. Okay. Since originally we canceled it, now we're having it. So it's Scott's favorite night of the week.
Welcome.
He missed a big boating party.
I know. Old Jeff.
Captain Swifty.
Captain Steubing.
Hey, it was a good day. It was a good day.
You was out today, Swifty?
Not today. I was yesterday.
Oh, yesterday?
Oh yeah, it was pretty cool. The more you go out there, the more you kind of see what's going on. And I come to find out, my idea of riding to the mouth of that lake, it's pretty far. It's going to be a good, I'd say 15 miles.
Oh, okay. That's quite a way.
Well, because you got to go, all through the good stuff, and then you got the no wake zones and all this. So But I'm not really going to be in a hurry when I do that. But I'm going to do, I don't know if it's going to be this winter or just late this summer, just before we go into gold season, but I'm going to go find out. And if it is like I think it is, if it is like I hope it is, I got plans. So,
okay.
Well, plans fall through,
Yep. Just like they fell through tonight.
Yes, they do.
Plans do fall through. It happens.
But like I said, it's going to be a cool advantage. And I like going around the lake. Believe it or not, you get a lot of geological stuff in the rocks that you'd never see if you were just walking across the top of them. So it's pretty interesting to see some of the stuff out by the lake. Like there's some of it's like granite, really hard, and then there's some other stuff. It's like it's what we call it. Like Rob knows when I say doty ground. It's like it's sand, but it's not sand. But if you hit it, it'll come out in chunks because it's wet. It's just real doty, nasty stuff you wouldn't dig in unless you want to bury yourself.
I want to see you fishing.
You want to what?
I want to see you doing some fishing on it. Yeah.
Video
of you fishing. But I want to see.
I just like I said, the first time we took it out was just to get us used to the boat and get her, used to doing the unlatching and pulling the trailer up and that kind of stuff.
Right.
And then this weekend and it was another experience doing the same thing. Of course, we do step 1, 2, 3, 4. If you follow your steps, you're good to go. But then we took Rango. We got him a life jacket. And there's a little bitty float thing that goes on the back of the boat we got for him too. But he got in the water, and at first he wasn't too keen. He was like trying to swim towards the bank. And then he figured out, I'm okay. I'm floating. So then he come back around. Lisa kind of tried to say, because she thought he was freaking out. She goes, "Oh, come here." And then he scratched her one time.
Right.
But I pulled him back on the tailgate of the boat. He's just kind of looking around, shook off. And she thought he was wigging out, but I thought he was fine. So it might take a couple more training days on the lake.
Yeah.
Probably without somebody else that's freaking out. Rango will get used to it, and he'll be fine.
Yeah, he will. He'll enjoy it.
I mean, once he figures out he's not going to drown.
Yeah, right.
He's good.
Dogs are natural swimmers, and that's a water.
Oh he likes the water. That's
Yeah,
for
he
darn
likes
sure.
the water. Kind of dog loves
Well,
water.
I was gonna say most time dogs do like water.
They do, yeah. A lot of they just love it. You know.
I think our biggest thing is we don't have any C deck or anything on the back of it, so everything's still the fiberglass. So his nails, he's not, he's trying to get a grip, but he's trying to get a grip, and he can't get a grip on things. So I think we're gonna have to change a little bit of something. Yeah, change a little bit of that,
Or put a mat in there or whatever
Yeah.
he stand on or something, you know.
Kind of indoor outdoor mat,
Right. Indoor outdoor carpet or something.
4 foot.
Yeah. Well, they got stuff you could put in the boat that's called C
Yeah.
deck, but it's kind of expensive. And I'm like, I don't really want to go that way. We could throw down towels, and it's the same thing.
Something.
But I got to look for a bigger swim deck for the back of the boat, which I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal, but obviously it's harder than I thought. I was like really surprised.
Can you just build your own or no?
Oh no, it's made out of fiberglass.
Oh,
So I'd rather just have one fiberglass that you just put up and then you
wait,
screw back down to your boat and you're done with it.
You're saying it's molded into the body, kind of?
Yeah. See, mine's about 2 feet.
Yeah. Right.
So there's not a lot of room for him to turn around on. So Lisa kind of went off the edge of the thing this weekend and banged her knee on the prop. And I'm like, I need something, a bigger deck. That way nobody's going to hit the prop on accident or anything like that. And plus gives more room for Rango to stand on. So, but yeah, I thought it was going to be an easy walk in the park. It ain't.
Keep looking.
Yeah, I know.
Find it.
I see a couple people
shout out to our Canadians. Tomorrow is Canada Day.
Is it?
Yeah. So happy
Canada
Day. Or tomorrow.
So wait, what's Old Canada Day? Is that like our 4th of July?
Yeah.
But it's Canada's version.
It's
a Canuck holiday.
So does that make
our Canadian
make it a Canucksian?
Dane and Grumpy. Who else is there?
Let's see if Randy gets an open mic tonight. We'll ask him.
Oh, Randy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we call him Grumpy, right?
Yeah. Canucksian.
We call him a lot of things. No, I've always had a good time when he comes down here and stays in the lot. He's a pretty fun guy to have around.
That's cool. Yeah, so it is open mic night. Jaron will post a link here in a few minutes. But
and his wife is too. I want to throw that in there too. It just wasn't just Randy; it was his wife too.
But until then, tell us about some gold prices there, Scotty boy.
Man, you wouldn't believe him if I told you.
Probably wouldn't.
I don't know, but you're going to tell us.
Hey, falsified information.
All right, here we go. This just in. Anyway, we got gold actually took a dive down 0.60. Not too bad, but still it's not as good as what I want. It's $2,326.40. But hey, if you look at the good part, still above that $2,000 mark. So we're not doing too bad. Silver, should have sold when that was 34.10.
Oh, was it dropping more?
It went down 0.1. It's at 29.07 now.
Oh, 29. It's still a good price.
It was at 34.
I know it was at 34. It'll go back.
All right, we got platinum. That actually went up by $1 to get this $1,004 now.
Wow.
That thing has been staying around $1,000 like consistently.
I know.
Palladium, that went up by $3 to 1,006. Rhodium,
Wow.
5,000 across the board.
5,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess they said we're not trading rhodium.
Crazy.
They said we're not trading.
No,
they are not trading rhodium.
Everybody wants it, and everybody that has it's just holding it. They can't sell it.
Yeah, it's because nobody else can find it.
Nobody wants rhodium no more. Useless.
I mean, can you imagine somebody? I'd be down there at the gas station in the morning getting a coffee or something, which I don't drink coffee, but you know what I'm saying. We stop in there to get a drink. So yeah, I'm going out looking for rhodium. I'm like, you tell me how you're going to tell me how you do it at the end of the day. I'll see you later. Could there be rhodium around? Maybe.
But
telling me you're going out looking for it,
it's pretty much in the foreign countries, rhodium.
Yeah, but it's lost so much
We
value.
say South America or
It's
something.
wasn't it at like 18,000 an ounce or something there for a while?
At a time, a long time ago, what, 2, 3 years, maybe
A
more.
couple years, not that long.
Yeah, it was high for a while.
Yeah.
Because that's when we were asking, what the heck is rhodium? And
Yeah,
how can you
that's what
find
we
it?
was wondering. What the heck is rhodium? Ever since, it's just took a nosedive.
And
That was what for the space shuttle and stuff, right? Isn't that
Yeah.
what we did the research on?
maybe,
Yeah. And
maybe rhodium went up because of those the all the freaking missiles they keep shooting up and bringing back down. But now they're bringing them back down and they land. So now they don't need the rhodium because they get to reuse the rocket.
And they're
Yeah,
making all electric cars, so they don't need
Yeah,
catalytic converters.
they used to launch them out in the ocean. Now they got them. Oh, I got laying right here. Fine, we're good.
Yeah, I think it's biggest
Which
thing automotive use, and now that they've gone all electric, they don't.
Yeah.
you gotta really think about it. That is pretty incredible that they can bring the rocket back down and that sucker will land where it took off.
Hey, it's Elon Musk.
That's getting. I know, but that's pretty darn good. Hey, it's the
Hey,
old expression.
awesome.
What's the expression? Dare to dream.
It's awesome. It's the way it always worked in all the old sci-fi movies. The rocket always.
Yeah, but the people ain't in the front of them though.
But remember, the people, they'd fly and then the rocket would land and it would take back off. In all the old sci-fi movies, that's how it worked, man. Elon Musk is like, I think I can do that. I can make this for reality.
You know what's funny? If you think about it, like in our age today, if you look back at the old movies, they're telling us about our future.
Pretty much.
Well, it's kind of repeating itself, isn't it?
Much. Yeah, it is.
Of course, I do have one problem with these jokers building these robots. It was called the Terminator, dipshits. Quit making them like that. I do not need a robot to do anything.
Gonna happen. Just a matter of time. Will we be around to see it? Is the question.
Oh my gosh! We already see the dogs, the ones they use. Yeah, right.
Well, you could get one off of Amazon on Alexa robot. You can. It's cool. I'd like to have it, actually.
And I'm just saying, there's certain things that, yeah, it would be cool to invent, but could it go horribly wrong? Yes.
Well, yeah.
Totally.
Good. But still, yeah.
Well, speaking of futuristic, Bitcoin is having its monthly and weekly candle close, currently up 3.1% on the day to $62,763.48.
Ah.
Of course, that's all imaginary. It'll go down tomorrow.
Oh. Never.
As soon as the market's open, boys, you better be on the short. Ding, 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 ding. Go take 20
markets
clicks.
never close.
All right.
It does here.
It doesn't anywhere.
Not
It does here.
Bitcoin.
Not even in your imagination. It doesn't
It
close.
does here. If you're going to trade, if you want to trade in China, Australia, go ahead. But here, it's closed.
No, it's not. I can buy some right now.
Yeah, from China.
Close. No, it's
No, from Coinbase in USA.
no,
Mark,
close.
you can buy crap coin anytime you want.
That's what we're saying. See, you could buy an Amazon Astro household robot for home monitoring for $1,600.
I'll even do you one better, Scott. I can buy a gold bar right now with Bitcoin
Well, yeah, I guess you
Right.
could.
Oh, that's right. You can. That's right. With
from AppMex and the popular websites that everybody uses.
You better be buying her up.
See,
It's cheaper.
just saying. If Bitcoin's not real, how would they sell you gold with using crypto?
Dude, if that stuff ever went, the internet ever went boo and went down, oh my God,
Yeah,
Bitcoin's gone.
I think we
Later.
have a Astro.
I'm just saying.
Well, we got one viewer on YouTube who's already in the future.
Oh,
It's Monday morning, 9:45 a.m. there at Party Marty.
oh,
Yeah, Party Marty.
Yeah.
It's
Speaking
in
of
the
the future,
future.
Monday morning.
Right. They
Say,
are.
how's the weather going to be?
Yeah. I'm just saying.
He has a
he can
flag
guess.
there.
He can guess mine. Sunny with a spot of sunburn.
What flag is that? Anyway?
That what?
He has a flag in this picture.
Hmm.
So small, can't see what kind of flag it is.
I don't know. I do not know. Annie.
Rich, that is the Australian flag.
Oh, it's Australia. Okay.
And
And
there was something I just wanted to tell you
Annie.
guys.
Anyhow, Jaron, I guess go ahead and post that link. Let's open it up.
Oh, there it is.
Alrighty.
Australia. Yep.
People in here. Let them tell us what's
Who's going to be the brave bunch?
It will be.
Who's coming to Zoom?
It will be. Who will it be?
Click the link and we'll see your picture.
John Hunt will be here first.
I don't even think he's on. Oh yeah, he is. So
Yeah.
yeah, he probably will be.
He'll
If
be.
not, he's probably lurking.
How it works is basically you click that link and you'll pop up on our screen. If you have video at home
Turn it on.
and you have a camera, you
Sometimes
can
they
come
say press
live
change.
on our show and you'll see us on the screen.
And if this is your first time or you're Randy, make sure you mute your YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
You have to
if
mute
you
your
see-
YouTube because if not, then it'll squeal like a pig.
if you see Jaron, don't let him scare you.
You don't see Jared. All you see is a gold tray.
Ray said he better comb his hair. What hair? You got a satellite dish like I've got.
Can't believe it.
Can't believe what.
Oh, Larson's back in 20th. For some reason, he's been riding in third all day. So.
Wah, wah, wah.
No, it might be strategy. I'm gonna let him play it
Oh,
out.
it's strategy to lose
Well, there's
position.
not that many laps left.
Well, I mean,
It's
it
strategy.
depends on if everybody else has to make a green stop pit.
Oh.
So if they do, he's going to be numero uno.
Oh.
But we'll see.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
On Hunt.
There's John. There's Randy.
There's Randy Lewis from Canada. Grumpy.
Oh, Canada.
Hey, Cam.
Yes, sir.
I just got my numbers for the drawing
Cool. Thank you.
about 5 minutes before the show started.
Probably about then is when I sent them. Yep. Yeah, maybe a little sooner. Right when I sent Rich's, I sent yours.
I would say I got mine a good ways before.
Yeah.
Well, that's just when mine said it coming in was about that time.
Yeah, I just like to know you guys got them. Randy.
Hi, Grumpy, you old fart.
Hey, young fart.
Randy, is tomorrow Canada Day?
No, it's just Canada Day.
Canada Day? What do
Yeah.
you guys do on Canada Day?
We're supposed to celebrate Canadian what? What do I know? They just made another holiday, that's all.
Canadian Day.
It's not
That's
like
right.
your Independence Day, like our 4th of July.
Well, I think we really didn't
No.
get independence.
We got our
We
independence from the
negotiated
Queen. We're
ours.
still under.
Okay.
Yeah, we negotiated ours, and I'm not sure what happened on that day in history.
Ah,
Tim, you're killing me, dude.
hey, look
But
up.
basically, all the stores are closed. They shut everything down.
Okay.
No, not anymore.
Oh, really?
I thought a lot
No.
of the stores were shut down.
Hey, I bet you ain't getting
They
no
used
mail.
They used to, not anymore.
Huh. They just don't even.
You know,
We
Grumpy,
got
I bet you're
that
not
damn
getting no
new
mail.
flag that Jaron showed me, so.
What is it?
They went and got that damn new flag Jaron showed me. That's
Yeah, you're thinking Ed.
our Trudeau's. I'm thinking of what?
Ed.
You're thinking it was Ed. It was Ed that
showed
did
me,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ed did it.
What is it?
Yeah,
A new
that was
Canadian
Canadian
flag?
flag with the the gay stripes on each one.
Oh, is that Trudeau's new flag?
Yeah, instead of the red borders, they had the triple
rainbow.
colors. Ah, fucking shit. Ah,
David Villa wants to know, home from the claim, can you dig it, Randy?
yeah, I'm home from the claim. I can dig it, but I didn't get anything.
Ah, bummer, dude.
Oh,
Really.
come on, dude.
The only ones that got anything were them damn mosquitoes.
Uh-oh.
So
I'll
I've got one corner sectioned off there that I've pretty well got nothing in, so I'm going to have to move off into the other sections.
So while you're on, and I'm not familiar with Canada's claims, is it kind of familiar with the United States? I mean, is it kind of like the BLM here, as in you pay so much a year? How's the claims in Canada work?
Well, the claims, yeah, you do have a price, but you can also not pay by doing amount of work on there, doing certain things, and that you can earn up to 10 years in advance where you don't have to pay. Now, my claim, I got it off the government. It cost me $123.
Okay.
You can go buy gold claims that people have that are actually producing really good gold. It's known. You buy it off of them for whatever you negotiate.
Right.
And then you have to pay the government the yearly fee or show the work produced.
Huh.
Okay.
But
Okay, go
I
ahead.
can't sluice in the rivers. I can't run a high banker in the rivers.
Okay.
If I want to run a high banker, I have to have it well off the river and have it dumping into a dugout so that the water filters back to the river.
Right. Huh.
Hmm.
And we don't get to dredge either.
Yeah, they got some tough rules, don't they?
Not here in BC, anyways.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's British Columbia. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. West Coast, same attitude as California.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
You better watch that. You better watch that kind of talk, boy. We're down here in Arizona.
Yeah, but you're not in California. You're in
You're dang
Arizona.
Right.
Here you go, Randy and everyone.
Go ahead, Jaron.
Canada Day, formerly known as Dominion Day, is the National Day of Canada, a federal statutory holiday that celebrates the anniversary of Canadian Confederation, which occurred on July 1st, 1867, with the passing of British North American Act 1867, when the three separate colonies of United Canadas, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick were united to a single dominion within the British Empire called Canada.
Okay, there you go.
Canada's birthday.
Thank you, Jaron.
Yep. So, Rich, how's your eye doing?
What?
Hopefully better than his ears.
Rich?
What?
Rich? John asked you a question.
I'm sorry, I didn't get what it was.
How's your eye doing?
It's open.
It is staying open more lately. That is a good thing. Yeah.
Well, that's a plus.
That looks a lot better.
Good.
It does look better.
That does look 100%.
Now,
Yeah, the medication they have me on is still doing pretty good. So we're going with it.
Good.
I still have the myasthenia gravis disease, muscle weakness disease. So I think it's in remission right now. They don't want to say that, but I think it is.
Well, let's hope it is, Rich.
I'm
so
hoping.
now you can spot two crabs.
Yeah. As long as I don't get pinched by the crabs, I'll be all right. Yeah. So I'm hoping everything will be all right. And
get no crab juice in your eye.
Yeah. So.
Right. That's the key.
So how's Fredo / Skipper doing?
Wait. How's Skipper
So what's what?
Skipper
She's
Scott?
doing.
Oh,
Lisa's
Skipper
doing-
Scott.
Yeah, Lisa's doing
He was
fine.
boating yesterday.
She still gets a little frazzled. I told her, I said, you know what? You're just getting frazzled because everything's big. It's a big truck. It's a big trailer. It's a big boat. I said, don't get frazzled. Don't rush. You got your time. You take your time to get the boat unlooked, and that's all. Don't listen to nobody else. Just do your thing. When I'm off, pull the boat up, park it, and come back down. I'll back in. You're on. And we got it down pretty good. We had some complications this weekend because she went up to get the truck and she pulled it around. And I told her, I said, pull it around to where we're going to back it up, jump out and run down the dock. She goes, what? I said, yeah, because then you could just tie up the back cleat real quick. I'll just throw you the rope. You tie up the back cleat. I'll back the truck up real quick, jump back on the boat, and pull it on. She pulled it up there, and there's some arrogant sons of guns, I'll tell you. But they were freaking just like getting right in front of her, like back it up. And all of a sudden they had there's 3 people on the ramp, but they all took 2 spots. I'm like, dude, it's a 6 freaking boat ramp for hell's sake.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had, and I'm not saying nothing about anybody else, but we had a couple of Spanish families that were on pontoons that would not get away from the dock. You're on the boat, get away from the dock. They wanted to they just thought the dock was a party place. I'm like, dude, I pulled up around. You guys got to freaking move. They're
Well,
like,
I
oh,
hated that when we were in a boat and
Well,
always
I thought
get
that-
into the dock. I always hated it.
Yeah.
we got 5 people. We're sitting here like we're all out here island, and we're waiting for these 2 pontoons to move. And dude, they're like drinking beers, throwing waters to each other. I'm like, oh, what are you waiting on? I pulled up. I was like, hey, you guys got to move. You can't just party at the dock. And like, oh, okay. And then they just they weren't waiting on no. They just backed up and put it off. I'm like, seriously, we just waited for a half an hour for this. Oh my god.
Tourists.
But yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Tourists.
I know.
I always hated that. We go in and everybody's just
Yeah.
sitting there at the
Yeah.
boat. It's like,
You
What
can't
you
do
doing?
that. No.
get in and
That's
get
like
out.
when we offload the boat, I back the boat out and I get out of everybody's way and I just hover. And Lisa will go up and she knows how to park the trailer with the truck. And so she'll park it and she'll walk a little bit back down. Usually she finds better parking places than I do, which actually craps me off. But she's, no, the truck's right there. I'm like, right where? Oh, right in front of the building. I'm like, it's like, really? I'm like, how the hell do you even find that spot? All right, kick ass. But no, she usually finds the good parking places. But it's like I said, it's a technique. What do you call it? I tell her it's just 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know, believe it or not, the first thing I tell her, the first things we do, we get out, I put the boat plug in, you get on, you turn the power on, go over, hit the trim, I pull the safeties off the motor, you put them in the side, I jump on the boat, bimini cover goes up, VHF antenna goes up, we're ready to back in the water. It's that easy.
That easy peasy. See?
She just gets
Well,
frazzled
we
right
put
now.
the bimini up and the antenna up, and before we even back down the dock.
Oh yeah, before I back in the water, I want everything already ready to go up.
That's cool though. Yeah, she'll get.
Well, nobody likes those people that go down and they freaking back the boat into the water, and then all of a sudden now they're offloading their coolers and they're doing. I'm like, are you serious? You were just in line for 20 freaking minutes. What the hell were you doing up there?
That's what that's about boat docks. Everything should be in the boat when you back it in, and take all that crap off the boat when you get it back out of the water.
That is true.
Do it at the dock.
Like even when we pull the boat out, we pull it all the way to the top of the hill and we pull over in the parking lot. And then we do the
Then
we
you
do
get
the
the stuff
procedure.
out.
Yeah, we do the backwards procedure, the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
what you're supposed to do. That way the next guy can get his crap out of there too.
I'll tell you one thing though, we changed the the boat strap that you tighten everything up.
Yeah.
Man, that thing, it's not a pain in the butt, But when you're putting a new one on, you're thinking you're getting things tight. No, you're not. You got to put the torque to it, because then you're twisting the inside to the outside of the belt to where it's actually gripping.
You don't have an electric one?
No, I got a Scott Armstrong. You crank that bad boy.
You need to get an electric one. That way you can hit the button.
Right.
It just pulls that sucker right up on the.
Hey, I've only got 2 wheels on my trailer, not 3.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You just hook that sucker up. There you go.
No, it's I tell her, I get it up and she'll put the number one safety chain goes on first always. And then she'll put the other chain, the strap on. And then I told her, I said, as soon as I go forward and it gets in the V, you go, just wrench it. And she goes, she tried to wrench it the other day. She got it tight. And she goes, but I flipped the lock. I was like, no, no, don't do. So she flipped it and unlocked it again. So it come back off. So we had to back in, and she got it again. She's like, oh no, I kept flipping. I said, no, you only flip it on when you're backing it out. Other than that, when you're cranking, the lock's on, leave it alone. So she's figuring that part out now too. So
go get it.
It's working. It's working.
Good time.
Well, you do it many times, then you get used to it.
Right.
Like I said, I just can't wait if I can get to do what I want to do. I'll be dredging off the back of that boat.
All right. Well, we'll wait to see that.
All right.
We want to see it.
Cool. You know how many floats I got? You know how many floats I got in my garage?
All right.
Dude, I could build a pier. Ask Rob.
Not if you sell that 6
You'll
inch.
be building a float for your dog.
Yeah.
No.
Don't float out of your dredge pontoons.
Lisa already got it. Lisa already got him a float.
And Rich is going to be gone next week because he's going to be crabbing.
Yep.
Yep.
He's crabbing in Maryland, right, Rich?
Maryland.
I'm going for blue crabs in Maryland.
Are you taking your magnet with you again or no?
I thought about it. I don't know. I'll probably put it in the truck.
Right?
Most likely.
Because didn't you find a crab
down to the pier
at one time?
What's that?
Didn't you find a crab trap that one time with it?
Yeah, I found a crab trap, a pair of pliers, some old pods and stuff.
You might as well take it, right?
Hey, Tim, Rich will find a sunken boat. He can't get his magnet. He won't get his magnet back.
That's always puzzled me with magnet fishing. What do you do when you hook up something like that, like an old Buick, and you can't get your magnet?
Yeah.
You're screwed.
I guess you just cut the rope and.
Yeah, you ain't going down to get it. I ain't going down to get it. I guarantee that.
Right, exactly. I wouldn't either. I'd be like,
you ain't getting that magnet off of there.
Whatever's down
there.
Basically, you don't buy one that's stronger than you are.
Right.
I am waiting for the first video though that somebody can't get the magnet off. They tie it on the back of their truck, and that thing comes out of like a shotgun through their back window. Boom!
It'll happen.
Oh yeah, they're gonna put it on a rope.
The ropes ain't that strong.
Howdy, Ray, and howdy, David.
The rope will snap.
Yeah, Ray, what's up?
There's Santa Claus.
Hey, Weasel.
I actually got I could actually share a helicopter ride from our airport all the way out to the Amalga Hecla mine. If you guys wanted to see it.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
A friend of mine actually is looking at the idea of going up to the old Amalga mine, and he's already found the bearings and everything needed to get the old penstock water wheel going, and he's setting him up a little camp up there and everything. And he sent me some videos of it yesterday and a couple of pictures.
Yeah, if you could show them, that'd be pretty sweet.
All right, can you?
I got you on share screen. So.
Okay, let me go ahead and
I'll make you full
part
size.
of it here.
So we'll make you full size so we can see it.
Okay. Oops. Sorry, it's going to take me half a second here.
Half a second.
Share screen goes to full size anyway.
Oh, it does? Oh, good to know.
Okay.
Well, unless he shrinks it, right?
This is taking off from the Juneau Airport.
Okay.
Cool. And they're going to be heading north.
That looks like a nice day.
This is your helicopter ride.
We just crashed an airplane yesterday coming. He flew out of that pond right there, the float plane flying, and he crashed right down there by my body shop. Coming up here in a few minutes, you'll
Really?
show you about where he crashed. Everybody walked away.
That's good.
Yeah, that makes me feel better, Ray.
It does. Hey,
He's about to cross
road.
over the Mendenhall River right now, and that's about where the plane crashed. You'll see it out there to the out there to the left.
Ray, you like doing a helicopter or a little two-seater plane better?
It's only 2 minutes, and then we go to the next video.
Like a puddle jumper.
I don't know if
That's all good fishing grounds right there.
that it is.
Hey, Tim.
Look at that view. Yes, Scott.
They could parachute from there.
Look at that. Look at all that water, though.
Yeah. Hey, Ray, did you hear my question earlier?
Do
you like to go on the helicopter better, or do you like to do like the two-seater puddle jumpers and fly around?
I like the airplanes better than the helicopters.
Oh, yeah, really?
I feel safer in an airplane than I do a helicopter. That's Stabber Quarry rock pit right there. There's lots of quartz and pyrites in it, but there's no gold. It's actually been tested for gold. They almost shut that area down because of asbestos in it. There's small micro veins of asbestos in that quarry.
Really?
Ooh. Okay, that's that video.
That's pretty
My
cool.
understanding is that asbestos natural isn't a real problem.
Right.
It's once they start mixing it all together with the other chemicals that it becomes a major problem.
This is getting up close. This is getting up close to where the mine is right here. That's all what we call muskeg, and then he goes got forest beside the muskeg, but he's getting up close to the mine right now. And that was the Herbert River. You got to see a tiny bit of the Herbert River.
Man, that's what's cool because you can't tell by pictures, but it's almost like when you get up there, it's like looking at the ocean because you just see you just see green trees like forever.
Water.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of weird because when you first see the ocean, you're like, oh my gosh, because you can't really take in how vast.
There's the Herbert Glacier. That's the Herbert Glacier up there in the background. You see it right at the very end.
Right.
Right there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can see it.
Give me Christmas.
That's kind of cool.
What's just cool? I mean, just look at all those trees. I mean, seriously.
A helicopter's flying straight up.
That's so
leaving you all alone. Bye-bye.
Bye, Ray.
Adios.
And here's the little camp that they've got set up.
Cool.
And they've actually got brand new bearings for this water pelton.
All right.
This is the 3-footer. There's a 10-footer up there as well. But they got the bearings for the 3-footer.
Now, are they going to hook that to a Jenny or no?
No, they're going to hook it to a genset. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
See, check out all those trees, man. Check it out.
Here's all the valleys for the beside Herbert. That's right beside Herbert Glacier.
Okay.
And that's looking out way north of town. That's Shelter Island. Or here's Shelter Island. That's Lincoln Island. This is the Chilkat Mountain Ranges way over here. Out in the distance, that's the Chilkat Mountain Range. The southwest side of it. Way up there to the right is where Haynes is. That's where all the big gold is at.
Gotcha.
Hey, can you send me that picture, Ray?
And this is,
picture off that bad boy.
I believe that's Herbert Glacier right there going into Herbert Lake. There's 2 glaciers side by side on the mountains. You got Herbert Glacier on one side and Eagle Glacier on the other.
Okay.
And Mendenhall Glacier, where I live, is actually right on the other side of that mountain range. You can see right there. That's right by my house, is on the other side of that mountain range.
Have you ever found it funny that glaciers are always like in the middle of mountains?
Well, that's all connected to an ice field that goes way into Canada. There's a 180-mile ice field.
I just always
But,
like every time I see a picture of a glacier, it's like always between, because glaciers usually move mountains. I
but
know
there you
that.
go. There's a little bit. That's Ray's gold story.
That's nice.
Ended it with gold.
Are you going to be going up there, Ray?
Not till possibly next year sometime.
Okay.
Awesome.
That'll be cool though, won't it?
Yeah. I don't really give a shit about that whole project. I want to just stick with the beach projects here in town.
Oh, okay. You don't think that one has potential?
Well, it's got lots of potential. There's still gold all over up there.
Right.
But I'm not a hard rock miner.
Oh, this is true. Right.
You know, I don't have the license and the strength to sit there and run a jack leg and then, you know, have the dynamite license to blow the rock up and
they're gonna
have the equipment to muck it all out, then grind it.
Yeah, so they're gonna get serious up there then, right?
Yeah, but anybody that could learn that, it's got to be you, bro. Come on.
I don't want to. I'm turning 61 years old.
We're getting too old to learn, aren't we, Ray?
Well, I've been underground before. I've seen the work, and it's like, no, I don't want to do it again.
Right. I don't blame you.
I've been underground. I've done the drilling. I've done the jacklegging. I don't want to do it again.
You'd rather be on a nice sunny beach.
Exactly.
I understand. Makes sense.
Running a dredge like a vacuum cleaner.
In the open. Right. Nice.
I ain't picking up heavy rocks, you know.
he's like, look, a seagull.
Yeah. Fresh air, bright sunshine, not down in a dark old mine.
Exactly.
Stale air.
The worst part about the only stale air I get is going to be in my hip waders when I fart. Damn. And I'm going to get some stale air.
That'll be some bad air then.
Yeah,
hey, Ray.
Some bad air then.
Hey, Ray, you know that
it would go off.
Hey, Ray, you know that picture of the big long mountains you had that was like really wide scoped?
Yeah.
Can you send that to me?
Probably. I mean, there's lots of pictures like that. I've got pictures like that myself.
I know, but I want that particular one. I want that particular one.
Oh. I'll have to try to remember to do it later.
Suspense is killing me. What do you want it for?
Do what?
The suspense.
Blow it up.
What do you want it for?
Well, sometimes we blow it up and we sell them for 10, 20 bucks, whatever.
Make an art picture out of it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That'd be cool.
So 10% of proceeds go to Ray.
Yeah.
Swifty, I don't think I've got your phone number.
No, just send it. Hey, just send it through Messenger.
Yeah, Messenger. Yeah.
Oh, through Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
Then he can save it to his computer and then send it to Shutterfly and have a big portrait made of it.
Oh, Shutterfly.
I don't have your number, and I don't have Tim's from Canada neither, because it's all long distance, and every time I call, it costs money.
Wait, they don't charge long distance no more, do they?
Oh yeah. Crap, they don't.
Not if you use a cell phone, do they?
Yes,
I guarantee you.
Yes, they do.
If you don't set it up right and you use your cell phone to Greenland, you're going to pay through the ass.
Now, Greenland, I bet. Yeah, but from here to Canada or here to Alaska on a cell phone, I thought it was free.
Long distance, baby. Yes, it is. It's like old time. Hey, it's old time.
Canada and Mexico.
Only $1.29 a minute.
Yeah, wait a minute. I can call Canada or Mexico for free. You're right.
Yeah.
Right?
So it depends on the program you sign up for with your phone.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're gonna get through, but your next bill, there's gonna be like, you called to Canada, $39.99.
Not all the time, Scott.
Every time I have.
Depends on the agreement you have on your phone.
Right. Okay.
I don't remember in the contract them going over me about international calls. But
well,
I'm sure it was in there somewhere with that fine print.
Oh, it probably is. I mean,
You have to pay a little more attention to stuff like that than you do your Bitcoin account.
Well, is anybody else besides me going to be in the 4th of July parade?
no.
Hey, are you going to get video? Are you going to do video?
What?
Oh, I don't
gonna
think
do
I'll be doing
video.
I hope so,
do
man.
video.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
I'll be too busy trying to crash into
because
people in the go-kart.
I was going to say where Ray is and what he does on the parades and stuff. Dude, I want to see it on video. I want to see the whole thing.
Yeah, I
not like
usually watch it every year when Ray posts it.
Yeah.
No, they do a great job up there, man. It's like freaking fireworks. It's cool to see. I'm just
You
saying.
need to get
I
a
like watching
GoPro
Ray
on
when
your
he
cart
rides
there,
his little
Ray.
thing.
So, are you riding a go-kart, Ray?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'll be
Get a
actually doing the
GoPro
go-kart
for it.
this year instead of the motorcycle. I
At a
think.
motor.
Yeah, he was on the motorcycle last time.
All right.
Are you
Get a
hey,
GoPro
Ray?
for
Are
it,
you
Ray.
going to do the? Are you going to do the thing where you guys drive?
Well, you can only do so much of it because of how tight the roads are and how many children there are running around.
Right.
I mean, you got to be really on the ball because little kids want to run right out in front of you so fast. You got to be able to be ready to stop on a second, half a second.
Hop on a dime.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Understand that. Yeah.
I've seen some cool parades where they do that. Like they're really good. Like it's practice, and they do a really good job.
Ray, I would say it's safe to say you're the only person here going to be in a parade.
Hey, by the way,
the best
Ryan,
one I pulled off ever in my life, the best one I ever pulled off ever is when our city and borough decided that they were going to have no parade during the COVID lockdown.
Yeah.
And I gave them the big middle fingers like, oh, no, you will not. I'll do my own damn parade.
I'll have a Ray parade.
And I did. And I was surprised. I probably had about, I don't know, I had about 100 people in my parade.
Well, that's cool.
Well, that's a parade.
For some reason. Yeah. See,
I enjoyed the living hell out of that, given the CBJ. The cops were there and everything. They were, but as soon as they seen all these old Native people with American flags in their hands, and they weren't going to throw my ass in jail.
Right.
No.
They weren't going to give me a ticket, but they were there. They were ready and armed for trouble.
Ray, you're a rebel.
But they changed their mind real fast.
That's cool.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I mean, come on, you got to. Parade is outdoors. Everybody's outdoors, you know. Yeah, you can separate, your 6 foot distances and stuff like that, and still enjoy a parade.
Yeah.
I'm glad
In
that Ray had the
Canada-
balls to do that.
Go ahead, Randy.
In Canada, they arrested a kid on an outdoor skating rink alone.
What?
So
Really?
yeah. Yep, he broke COVID.
Oh, it was during COVID. Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
He was the only one on the skating rink, and they went out and arrested him. Bunch of dumb fucks.
I remember that because he wouldn't come off the ice. He's like, no, come on out here and get me. He's on ice skates, and they're like, no, you come in. He's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. It was totally what I would have said on ice skates. No, you want me? Come get me.
COVID coming back this summer.
You better have a hockey player on your team.
Yeah, I seen something earlier. They're talking about COVID on the rise this summer. It's like, really? Stop.
Tim.
Yeah.
That trick worked once. You won't fool us again.
Gonna be
Tim
bird
Grimes.
flu this time. Gonna be bird flu. It's gonna convert over to human.
Oh, we had bird flu
Wuhan.
a few years ago.
I guess
already had
everybody
bird
just
flu.
start flapping your wings.
Yep. They're like, hey, it worked once. Let's try it again.
You guys, the next thing's just going to come out of something just like the commonest thing ever. Oh, we found out the disease come from raccoon crap. Oh, really? Well, there's raccoons everywhere.
Everywhere.
Imagine that.
It's crazy.
Not
Be prepared, boys.
Nope.
I read in the thing, Heath Doty's going to be the cook for some guys going to hike from Georgia to Maine on the Appalachian Trail.
Holy moly.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long hike.
Yeah,
Holy moly.
and Heath is going to be the cook. Is that what
From
you said?
Georgia, wait a minute, from Georgia to Maine.
Maine.
Yep.
He's going to
That's
hike.
Okay,
a
so all you gotta
long
do is
darn
all you gotta
That's
do
a
is follow the
long darn
coastline.
hike.
Hey, kid,
Yeah,
how long do they expect something like that would take?
A long time.
A long time.
Well, see, the Pacific Crest Trail is what, 3 months hike from Southern California at the Mexican border all the way to the Canadian border. It's like 3 months.
I think Scott should start. He should do that from like
look,
Arizona
gonna-
to Alaska.
yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you what I think about that little march up the coast. Which is really funny because if you actually go from Georgia to Maine, you say,
Yeah.
Okay, everything along that coast, I can't think of a poor community one, but he's going to get exposure. He's going to get maybe some news. People's going to hear about him through social media. He's going to get a lot of help here. He's going to you know what? It's doable.
Oh, I'm sure it's doable, but
It's
it's a
doable.
rough one because that's not no flat land.
I mean, he ain't gonna show up looking like Forrest Gump, like, oh my gosh, I just did 2,000 miles. No, he's not gonna look like that.
Oh,
I mean, the Appalachian Trail is going to go past not.
Yeah, it's all up and down. That's all hills, the mountains.
The Appalachian Trail is not far from my place.
Yeah.
You're still gonna get help, guys. You can't tell me he's not.
But still, I don't care. That's a long walk.
It's about 20 minutes away from my house.
I'm just saying. Oh, look who come in. I'm just saying, like, yes, just because who come in. This is like this guy's gonna make it. Like this guy's gonna go out with a tater chip.
So how many? I wonder how many miles it is.
He says it will take planned 4 to 6 months. He didn't
4 to 6
specify
months?
miles.
Okay. Wow.
I know friends of mine.
I'm gonna
the guy I used to work with, his son and their friend. They didn't go from Georgia to Maine, but they did like 2 or 3 states of them. It took like 2 months to do it. And they had like care packages dropped off at post offices,
right,
and stuff that they stopped and picked up stuff.
Okay.
Certain points.
That's what I thought.
They have to, right?
Hey, you guys, it's 1,350 miles, and that's if you're on the road.
That's like me walking to your house, Scott.
Hope you're good with woods and desert.
That's about what it's like walking from.
And whatever else is in between.
Walk up Route 66, right?
Oh, by the way, if you're in Oklahoma, say hi to that tornado. Yeah.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. That's a long trip.
I would like to do the Appalachian Trail.
Do it,
Not
Rob.
so much the Pacific Trail.
Rob, you should do it.
Oh, I did enough of the Appalachian Trail. It's a killer in some spots.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could drive it, but
Well,
this
they say
guy's
the
going to
Klondike
walk it.
Trail takes a minimum of 3
Can't
weeks.
drive the Appalachian Trail.
The actual.
So, I mean, if you figure this out, a guy pretty much walks in a flat 5 miles an hour on flat land. But he's not always going to be in flat land, so he's going to slow down to 2 mile an hour.
5 miles an hour? No.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to divide what he's going to walk into 1,300 miles.
Well, how long was that walk that Shannon took?
Oh, that took about a week or so, I think.
A couple weeks, didn't it?
Yeah.
And that wasn't that long. Yeah.
The West Coast Trail on Vancouver Island takes 5 to 7 days, and it's 75 miles.
Shoo.
But there are no roads.
Right. That's all.
Oh,
true.
I just, like I said, I just put in.
What you take with you is what you got. There's no help along the way.
I put in Georgia to Maine. So.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Georgia to Maine's 1,300 and something miles.
Got you.
Actually, 96. It's 3,000. It's 1,400 miles. Just round it off to the nearest. Holy cow, you got
I think I would do a mountain bike. I don't know if I'd want to walk it. I would rather try a mountain
a what?
mountain bike.
Oh, we're gonna find Tim ate by a bear. He tried to ride his ass off. That sucker caught him.
I would rather try that.
Then the bear will be riding the bike.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather do that than walk though?
Last seen doing a wheelie.
I'd rather do that than walk. Heck with a bunch of
you know what? It's the how do you explain this? It's the gumption that you have and the drive you have and what you want to do. If you want to walk it, if you want to be that guy that wants to walk it, like, dude, I want to be that guy. And then like you, I want to mountain bike it.
I would
that's the different levels in people.
Swifty, what'd you say it was? 1,993, right?
No, 1,396.
No, experienced this 1,993 mile point to point trail. That's the Appalachian Trail from Georgia to Maine.
I just said from Georgia to Maine. I didn't say
that. I typed in the Appalachian Trail from Georgia to Maine.
So,
and it's telling me it's 1,993 from point to point.
Okay. No, I did but I did the roads. I didn't do the Appalachian.
I'm talking trail.
This is the trail.
So it's longer.
I'm talking the Appalachian Trail itself.
Yeah, it's longer.
Phew, a lot longer.
Come on, Tim. Only about a couple miles.
Like 600 couple miles.
Somebody be saying, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?"
Yeah.
I'd be looking for a river. Like, is there a canoe?
Yeah, that's why I said a bike.
Says it's like 2,000 miles.
Phew.
Wow.
Howdy, Dennis Dayton.
Stride.
Hello.
Termination.
How are you doing, though, buddy?
No, thank you.
Exactly. Oh.
Finally get to start my vacation.
Yeah, what are you going to try to do this year?
I think what he's doing right there.
You're leaving, ain't you?
Going to Tennessee.
You're going to go to Tennessee this year?
Well, with the wife, and then coming back, and then Raymond's going with me, and we're headed out to Idaho.
When you head to Idaho? When is it?
How's pretty Paula doing? Haven't seen her in a while.
Doing good.
Oh, good.
So
heading out probably the 12th or 13th.
So you go in July and come back in end of
August.
End of August. Okay.
Yeah, we'll be out there for a couple of weeks.
A long.
When you gonna come by and pick up this dredge, man?
That's a
long
vacation.
I got a chance to talk to Bob, and he went up to the Swift River on his little vacation. He said that there in Maine there was some massive floods, and it completely changed how the Swift River was running where he would normally go. He said it was buried under 8 foot of overburden.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Rich is headed to Maine next week going crabbing. He's heading to the ocean though. So.
Maine.
Oh,
no,
Maryland. That's right. That's right by Maine, ain't it, Rich?
No.
Oh, it's not.
Maine's up north. Maryland's like below Pennsylvania.
I thought they were like side by side.
No, Maryland's like below Pennsylvania.
Okay,
Maryland's where Washington D.C. is.
Gotcha.
Maine's like above New York.
Gotcha.
Tim, it would be if they
Maryland
were
is where
organized
Washington,
alphabetical
D.C. is.
order.
Right, exactly. That's the way they should be, alphabetical.
But anyhow, it sounded like Bob had a pretty good trip, and even the weather was cooperated with him because he said as soon as he got home, that's when those high temperatures hit.
Oh, so did he get to do any digging or?
He said he actually walked upstream a long ways and found some brand new exposed bedrock and did a little bit of crevicing and found a little bit of gold, but he said he found more gold in crevicing than he, would have probably found anywhere else.
Oh, well, that's cool. Okay. That's still
So
cool.
he was pretty excited about that. And then he said the other highlight to it was, I guess there's some tourmaline mines up in that way.
Okay.
And you can pay like $50 for a 5-gallon bucket of the tourmaline dirt, and apparently found a couple of nice little, tourmaline samples.
Man, I'd like to see a picture of him. Hopefully he'll post a picture of him. I'd like to see him. That's cool. That's pretty neat. Tourmaline dirt.
So that's about the only two. That's the only gold prospector space radio stuff I've got.
Well, that's pretty good information. Just saying.
Besides Facebook actually showing Dennis Dayton here in Juneau here just a few weeks ago. That was
Right.
That's yep.
It's the anniversary of his Juneau trip.
Yep,
Yeah.
the anniversary. And actually the days that the anniversary was, it was actually sunny those days here in Juneau.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember your guys' pictures. It was beautiful.
Didn't rain. I think one time, because of course Ray's like, oh, it's gonna rain every day.
It's gonna rain, man. Hey, you always play. If you come to Juneau, Alaska, plan on it raining. If it's sunny, you're lucky.
Gonna rain.
Well,
It's
one
gonna
day,
rain.
one day it drizzled. It drizzled for maybe an hour, if that. The rest of the time, no rain.
I haven't heard or seen Caleb in a long time.
Right? I don't know where he's been.
Yeah, I haven't had much of a talk with Caleb either. Not in a while. I mean, he got so busy when his daughter got hurt.
Well, I know he's traveling a lot.
Yeah,
so
he
it's
went
fine.
to Australia.
Right.
Our buddy.
Went to Australia for a bit.
And
Changed jobs. He's not working at coal-fired energy plant no more.
Oh,
I know he's been traveling a lot, flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's cool. I know the Australia thing was cool. It's like, who gets to go to Australia?
Not me.
Not
I
me.
can't afford it.
Me neither.
I don't know if I want to go to Australia. Everything wants to bite you.
I know.
Or poison you,
but wouldn't
man.
it be
Bite
cool
you,
to go
stick you,
race
sting you.
just to go there once for like 2 weeks and prospect? It'd be fun. Yeah.
I'd rather go there than to Europe.
Yeah, I would too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a couple of rivers on the border between France and Spain that supposedly got a lot of gold in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the painted rocks, aren't they?
No, no. Oh, you're talking about that Malvo gold on YouTube? Malvo gold? Yeah.
Oh.
Aren't those about the silliest things you ever see? Oh, Malvo gold had a gold magnet the other day on one of his videos.
What?
Like, oh yeah, you go, buddy. You're gonna convince the world you're the richest man on earth.
but he probably gets millions of views, don't he? With his
He actually does get a lot of views. He
yeah,
actually
with his
really
gold,
does get a
I
lot of
have a
views.
gold magnet. Okay.
It's funny what
know,
people
he
get
was,
away with on those YouTube
I'm
videos.
telling you, I always look at it as 99.9% of it is not true. But that 1% out there that's true.
well, he was let's go back to the Appalachian Trail for a second.
Okay.
He mentioned it's about 2,285 miles, but the average person walks 3.5 miles at their best condition.
Okay.
He goes, a friend of his has hiked the Appalachian Trail 7 times, and he knows 4 other people have done it 3 times.
Okay.
It's a good deal of people in very good shape can do 20 to 30 miles a day. Average people usually between 10 to 15. Now, I walked from Fort Dodge, Iowa to just outside of Albert Lee. Now, I didn't go up and down hills and stuff like that on the trail, but I actually walked along the highway and interstate, and it took me a little over 14 hours, and that was 120 miles.
Wow.
Going up and down those trails, it's going to slow you down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's definitely gonna. Right?
Yeah.
So crazy. That's a hike. Whew.
I tell you, my hips anymore. I don't dare walk anywhere.
I touch it.
I'm lazy. I don't.
I've always been a walking fool. I just get up and start walking.
From the military, and we were hiking 25 miles. No, I'm not into that no more.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Rich.
That kind of burns you out, don't it, Rich?
Yeah, I can't do that no more. Jumping out of planes and helicopters and hiking.
Nah,
Not for me.
I'm good. I'd rather turn the key and just go.
I'm done with that.
Turn the
That's
key.
one thing I never did. I was never dumb enough to jump out of a perfectly good airplane.
Right. There's no sense in it.
I've done many. I'm not doing it again.
You don't want to go skydiving, Rich?
Nah, I've done enough.
Done enough. That's me. I would never go skydiving.
I've
Never.
watched
Nope.
train held. I've done all that stuff. I'm not.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't impress nobody.
Nope.
No more ocean for me either. I'm done with that. Seen too many sharks. I'm done with that stuff.
Right.
Hot diggity dog. The almighty POTUS of gold, Thomas Pennyweight Folk showed up at
I
Gold
see him
Prospectors.
All lucky duckies here.
I see him over there. Yeah. He
Lucky ducky pennyweight.
finally reared his head. He is there.
He is the president, man. He's the POTUS.
Yeah, he's got a good chapter. Yeah, Thomas does.
He's got a smoking chapter of gold. I mean,
does a lot.
he does his outings, and there's a lot of people show up.
He does. I'll tell you what, he does a real
constantly
good job.
Yeah, he's
His outings.
doing it.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, that's what's awesome with the Indiana chapter. They do a lot of stuff. Yeah, a lot. Thomas does a good job with that.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised he don't bail on him and just go underwater. Catch me if you can, assholes. I'm out of here underwater like a fish.
Yeah. I've seen him lay face down for hours, never come up.
Yeah. He's a dredger, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's all right. He's still moving.
He can dredge. He's a dredging fool.
Yeah.
He's like me. He might come in for a minute, but he's got to comb his hair first.
Yeah, he's back out. He's a dredging machine. Thomas. Oh, 30. So what else is happening, fellas?
Well, Flash in Your Pan is on break until I believe October.
Oh, he's on his summer break, summer hiatus.
So
Are
no
they heading
more.
out to California again this year? Or?
I'm not sure all what he's got planned.
He just takes some time off.
I think he's kind of playing it by ear.
Ed time. Yeah.
I know Ed usually goes out. Ed and Jesse and Dano usually go out.
Oh, I don't know if they do no more. Oh, gee. Yeah, I don't know if they do anymore. Thank. We're all getting old.
I guess Dano retired, I guess, did he? Or is he still working?
I don't even know. I didn't see him at Gold at Fawcett or Jesse. Either one of them.
Yeah, here you are bashing poor old Swiftwater about not taking pictures, and you were there. You didn't take pictures.
I did not take them, but I was on camera. See, that's the difference. I made my appearance known.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we on the live feed.
And I was with John, so I had a witness. John was there. See, Scott just don't flat out don't go.
Yeah.
But I go and make sure I am on video. That way you guys know I attended. You go, yep, Tim was there. He really went.
Yeah, you and I just started having to walk up to Ed's little booth there.
Yeah.
Just as he went live.
Yep, right as he was going live, and we tended to hang out there all day.
Why, who was live?
Ed.
Oh, Ed went live there?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Being around Ed's like being around always going live.
Well, Dennis Dayton used to do that all the time when he was in the pit. Facebook Live.
Oh, he used to Facebook Live 8 times a day.
Yeah.
Time you turn around, you get a notification. Boot up. Dennis Dayton is live.
Oh, there he
Facebook
is.
Live.
See, I was there. Uh-huh.
Well, not saying about Facebook, but YouTube. We actually
Yep, there I
had two
am.
ladies in here tonight. We had Miss Vicky in here and Miss Jane in here tonight.
Oh, howdy. Yep. See,
Yeah.
I was there.
Oh, look at that picture. There he is.
See, told you.
Uh-huh.
There, I was representing.
He's even got the gold prospector shirt on.
Right. I was
Yeah.
representing, man. That's how you roll. Got to. That's tell Scott to do, but he never goes. He's like,
Nope.
oh,
Yep.
too far away.
Well, he's too short for the camera anyways.
No.
Yep, he is.
You can't get there from there as the crow flies.
As the crow flies, yeah.
Yeah, you can't get there for the crow flies.
It's all about the crow flying.
Yeah, and he can't take your boat there no more either. So you really count him out now. Now he's got a boat.
Oh yeah, now he's done.
That's 4 hours to go from there, so no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Unless it's a 4-hour cruise.
Unless it's a 4-hour boat trip, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, if they're having a golden gem show out in the middle of the lake, he'll go.
Yeah, he would.
I'll be there, guys. I promise. I'll be there. Like, okay. You'll see. Just saying.
4-hour cruise.
Wait, it was a 3-hour. Wasn't it a 3-hour tour?
It might have been a 3-hour.
3-hour tour.
It's a 3-hour tour.
That's what it was.
And you
Where
take
did-
7 trunks with you. Yeah,
Hey, where
okay.
did old Swifty go?
He just turned his camera off. He's probably watching the race. You know
It's
how
probably,
that's race boy. Yeah.
it's probably over.
Do NASCAR.
New NASCAR.
NASCAR Scott.
Left turn.
Captain,
Left turn.
Right turn.
Yeah. I just can't get
So
in.
who's going out prospecting over the weekend, this 4th of July weekend? I want to know. I want to know who's going to put a dredge in the river or sluice.
I'm going swimming.
Rich is going crabbing.
I'm going
Well,
swimming.
Rich is an exception, but anybody else?
I'm probably going to end up putting the primer on a Corvette.
see, and I hear that bottle of wax calling my name.
Oh, no.
I'll put a coat of wax on the car.
I actually cleaned my wife's car and cleaned my truck, and I didn't wax it though.
I am. I'm waxing it. I just ordered me some interior shampoo too. I want to shampoo all my interior. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
By golly, next year, I think next year I'm going to be back on the gold again next year.
Okay.
My goal is to try to get all these silly projects that I signed myself up for done and out of my life.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to build a whole new dredge,
All right.
a whole new one. I'm going to
Whole
build a
new
whole
one.
new dredge.
Okay. That'll be nice to see.
Mhm.
That'll be pretty cool. That was a fun project watching you do the last one. Yeah.
I think this one here I'm going to make 16 foot long.
Holy moly.
I'm going to make it
Are
16
you going to
foot.
give it a proper name?
No, no.
I guess David went out somewhere, he said. Where'd he go?
He said he went to Bear River,
Bear River.
Halifax. Said it was hot as heck, but he went.
But that's Californication, ain't it?
Yeah, in California, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, Californication.
Yeah. Yeah. No, no. Anybody got any big 4th of July plans?
Not really.
No?
Well, besides myself going out to the beach.
Well, you're going metal detecting, right?
Yeah. Yeah, metal detecting. Yeah.
Right.
I'm doing the 4th of July parade in Juneau, and then I'm going over the bridge and doing the 4th of July parade in Douglas Island.
You're doing 2 parades, not
Yeah.
just that's 2 opportunities for people to see Ray.
Yeah. The Douglas Island parade's only about a half a mile long. It's really short, maybe a mile.
Right.
The Juneau parade, it's pretty close to almost a 3-mile parade on the Juneau parade.
That's a long parade. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 miles. Holy
That's a
moly.
long parade.
I guarantee you.
Yeah, because it starts at the bridge, it goes down, then it goes up Front Street or
Walk
Main,
that thing.
and then around the whole loop of South Franklin down the old Gold Belt area, the red light district, loops around and comes back to the bridge.
Wow. That's a long parade. Most parades I see are like 3 blocks long.
Right.
Yay! Thank you for coming.
It's always jam packed because there's always cruise ships. There'll probably be 100,000 people downtown.
Wow.
I mean, both sides of the street are just lined like, I mean, wall to wall people.
Like confetti.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, though.
We have a parade that usually happens later in the year, but it's 1.1 miles, but it averages about close to 250,000 viewers
Wow.
actually on the street. You
That's-
know,
That's
so
a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, when
Yeah.
you're
Is that
in,
your
when
gay
you're in a
pride
situation
parade?
like
Biggest.
that,
Yeah.
it's scary when there that many people crowd in on you.
Yeah.
Especially if you're driving something, you always are worried that you're going to run over somebody or run into somebody.
Right.
Do you,
Did
Hey, White Gold.
you wave like this, Ray?
White Gold. Is that the gay pride parade there?
No, it's just a Mother Goose parade. You know,
I was gonna say, did Swiftwater, did he attend that parade he's supposed to go to every year?
Which one? The donkey?
The donkey
No,
derby, yeah.
some,
He's never gone to the donkey derby.
no, he hasn't.
some kind of pride or something. I don't.
I don't know. Yeah, I doubt it because if it ain't the way the crow flies, he didn't go.
That's true.
Gotta be no flies.
I don't know. All I know is it's some kind of pride parade and
No clue.
different colors on a flag and
Oh, it's a new
Oh, I'm
Canadian.
not sure.
I have no clue. No. And no clue. I have no idea. Oh, anyhow, let's change this up. We might, or we're probably gonna have to extend the fundraiser because it's just not doing what it should be doing. So
Oh,
we'll
okay.
probably extend it a little longer, probably into August. You know? Yeah, it's not going well. So we'll go a little longer and then
have any certain limit on it.
it is. No, but I would have liked to do it in July like we had planned, but if we do, then we're gonna have to be doing another one in like 3 months. And it's like I don't want to keep doing this. That's what I keep saying. Just want to do one and last a while. You know?
Right.
I'll be getting tickets soon as I got my vehicle repaired. That was a pain in the butt.
What was wrong with your vehicle?
A rack and pinion, but on a V8 on a Ford Explorer 2000, you have to undo motor mounts, lift the engine, and all kinds of stuff just to get it out. It was a pain.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
4-hour job ended up taking like 12 hours.
Yeah.
That problem, Jared. A lot of Ford.
It's a Ford.
If it was a V6, it would have been cake.
It was a Ford. See?
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with a Ford. I got one.
I'm just saying.
I keep telling you, 98% of the Chevys are still on the road. All the Fords made it home.
I tell you, I've been a body man all my life, and I'm sick of all of them.
Of all cars.
All cars.
What's your favorite vehicle to work on, Ray?
The easiest car to work on, bar none, probably is a Subaru.
Really?
Yep.
And why is that?
Because they don't add a whole bunch of weird bullshit to it. It's
Nonsense.
all, you can take the whole entire front bumper off with about, I don't know, 7 to 10 clips, and they're all plastic clips, and you can take the front fender off with probably 8 bolts, 10
Wow.
millimeter bolts, and it's off. And
Wow.
they're just they're not over engineered.
Okay.
They're just not over engineered. They keep it as simple as absolute possible.
That's the way they should be. But they don't want nobody working on them. That's the problem. They want you to bring them into the dealer.
Well, they don't want nobody to work on no car anymore.
Right. They want you to bring it into the dealer and pay them their big, expensive prices. You know?
One of the harder cars to work on is a Chevrolet.
Right.
But it all depends. Like there's a fancy Dodge truck that's out nowadays with all kinds of weird gadgets in the front bumper.
Oh,
and
really?
I did one the other day, 186 nuts, bolts, and clips and screws take apart the front bumper.
Holy cow.
I was so damn pissed at that front bumper. I was ready to just throw the whole thing down the street and walk
186.
away.
186 just for a bumper.
Front bumper. Yeah.
Ah,
Stupid Chevrolet to take the rear bumper off. You got to take the bed off.
what?
You got to take the rear bed bolts off to get the rear bumper of a Chevy bumper off. You got to take the bed loose and lift the bed up a little bit in order to get the bumper off the out of the frame.
Wow.
Being perfect isn't easy. That's what you get with a Chevy.
You know, that's why I was so glad to meet you, Dennis.
What about, see that picture Rob just posted that over there on his, that's the Tesla truck, ain't it?
Yeah, that's
the wannabe truck.
I see them driving by my house all the time.
We got one in Juneau. That is the stupidest damn piece of shit.
That's a truck?
That's a truck. That's a Tesla truck. Yeah. And I see them by me all the time. And there's a black one that drives by it. And actually does look kind of cool. They did it right. It's like a satin black. They blacked out all the windows. It's got some nice wheels. And it actually looks kind of cool. But when they look like that, they look weird. Like somebody just threw a bunch of sheet metal on something and calling it.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about it is you can't repair them. Like I'm in the business of repairing.
Yeah. How would you repair that, Ray?
I mean, basically you have to replace the part, and I can't even get Tesla to sell. We're a professional body shop, and they will not sell the part to me. They'll sell it to the owner of the car, but they will not sell parts to me as a repair facility.
Really?
Really, I shit you not. We can give them the list of what we need, and then they can order the part, and then get the part, and then bring the parts to us. But I cannot get Tesla. We've been to, I mean, my boss lady, I shouldn't say we, my boss lady went to 3 dealers in Washington State and 2 dealers in California, and they all refused to sell us parts.
Now, is there a reason that they have for not selling parts to body shops? They don't.
I don't know what
you guys, other than they don't want you guys fixing them.
They don't want us to fix them because we're not, I'm not a certified Tesla technician.
Yeah, sure. Okay. But it's the body you're working on. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
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 No,
they are not.
Well, actually, it matches the owners.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Because every owner of a Tesla I've ever met's a weird sumbitch.
Just imagine a person driving that truck there.
Well, the funniest thing is this truck was parked in the Walmart parking lot.
Wow.
So I imagine he spent so much money he couldn't afford to go to Vons or Albertsons. He had to go to Walmart.
I forget what those cost, those Tesla trucks.
Yeah, Cybertruck.
Yeah, but they're not pretty.
No, they're not
ugly.
pretty.
I wouldn't own one.
Well, as soon as the dumb son of a bitch hits a deer and wants a body shop, he better go somebody else. And I'm in the biggest shop in town.
They'll have to take it to and pay out.
I would rather drive a regular Tesla than that.
Yeah, I would too, actually. Yeah, the car.
And I wouldn't drive a Tesla, to be honest.
That thing just looks weird.
Yeah.
Well, can you imagine it? To send it to Seattle, it's a minimum of $2,300.
Wow.
So if you got a scratch, a 1/4 inch long on that truck, you got to send it to Seattle. Screw you. That scratch already cost you $2,300 one way.
Now, is that stainless or something like the old DeLorean?
Yeah, it's all stainless. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all stainless. Yeah.
But it's actually low grade stainless, so it will rust.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
They'll
low grade
melt
stainless.
real quick.
Huh. I'll be done.
And they'll melt quick too, Tim.
It'll what, John?
They'll melt quick too.
Yeah, when the batteries catch on fire. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, I seen a clip on Facebook where 2 Tesla cars got in a wreck.
Uh-huh.
It was up in Canada. Firefighters stayed way back away from it, just let them burn. They don't have no way of putting the fires out on them.
Now
Yeah, there is no way you can. It's just douse it with sand.
Wow. That's crazy. Ain't
Well,
it?
realistically, insurance companies want all cars to total anymore. They're trying to get rid of the body shops.
Reason why, Ray?
It's just cheaper for them to know that they're not paying for the rental car agencies. They're not for the wait time of getting parts. And like we totaled a brand new Jeep Gladiator because the Jeep Gladiator, the hood, front bumper, fender, and the grill were unavailable, and they've been unavailable for over a year.
Really?
Wow.
It was cheaper for the insurance company to total that truck because of a little tiny dent on the front fender and hood than to pay all the rental fees, the rental car agency fees.
Wow, that's crazy. No wonder our insurance rates are so high, right?
Yeah. Well, we can't get parts. We still, I mean, ever since COVID, you can't get parts for cars. Actually, I think they're doing it on purpose. I think all manufacturers,
control.
Toyota and all those guys, are just not making the part.
Yeah, it's all about control. You're right, Rich. That's what it is. It's all control.
Toyota,
Yeah, then they keep
the
jacking your
Toyota
insurance price
Tacoma
up.
pickup. Try to find a brand spanking new Toyota Tacoma pickup front door on either side. Unobtainium.
Weird.
So you hit the door too hard, the door's not available.
Right.
You can't get one.
So then they just total it.
Well, it's total it or wait. Who knows how long it's going to wait? And you sit there and pay the rental car fees.
Sure.
If it's not usable.
That's crazy. That is pure craziness, is what it is.
And normally, most insurance companies only pay you for about 30 days for a rental.
Okay, I know one of you guys, since today was supposed to be Jeff Williams. Can anybody, which one of you guys actually watched Jeff Williams' latest gold video?
The one with the pool?
The one where 3,000 foot drop with a rope.
No.
I haven't.
I didn't watch it either, so I'm just as guilty as you guys are.
Wait. Oh, I was gonna say, what do you mean a 3,000 foot drop? Yeah.
Well, you look at his newest video on YouTube was posted yesterday.
Okay.
And he had a whole bunch of rope and is saying it was a 3,000 foot drop ditch.
And he was going down.
And I guess I don't know. I didn't watch the video. I mean,
I didn't make a rope 3,000 feet long. How do you hold a rope 3,000?
With a whole bunch of knots.
Yeah, a lot of knots. Wow. We'll have to ask him about that next Sunday. Okay.
I like that one video he put out, and his wife was sitting there down there in the hole. She was digging and with the metal detector, and she came up with that really nice nugget.
Man.
And he mentioned right then and there that, that's going to go to Patreons. And boy, she gave him the sourpuss look you ever seen in your life. Like, the hell that is? That's going in my pocket.
It's going in her pocket. Yeah.
That was a fairly big nugget. I remember seeing that one from Jeff Williams. I was sitting there watching it, and his wife kept getting a signal with a little metal detector. Just kept chipping and digging and digging, and then she'd metal detect again and dig and dig. And sure enough, popped out a hell of a nice big old nugget.
Very nice. Yeah, Jeff will be here next Sunday for sure. So we can ask him these questions next Sunday. Okay. We will find
that's you guys' homework if we are getting ready to bail and everything soon. But
yeah.
Your homework is to watch Jeff Williams videos and say.
Well, he actually posted one yesterday and one today. So.
Oh yeah, the one today was probably where he was at when.
No, probably Leela uploaded it. She's in control of all that stuff.
Yeah. Hey, he's always looking for gold.
Yeah.
Boy, she's always got fancy fingernails.
It's from all that.
She
gold.
got good back scratchers, man. If you get an itchy back, boy, that'd be good. It's like, scratchy, scratchy, scratch.
Scratchy, scratchy, scratch. Ray, you're nuts. Next week. Next week, Jeff Williams. Yeah. So
Yeah.
make sure everybody's here for that. That'll be fun. Good show. It's always a good time when Jeff's here. Always, always.
He's got lots of energy.
He does, and lots of information too.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna get wet, so come on, let's go.
I
Right.
tell you what, that never gets old when he does that. Yeah, you're gonna get wet.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
And don't tell Dennis, but it might be somebody's birthday on
Right.
Sunday, next Sunday.
That's all right.
He'll give him a private showing.
Yeah,
Up
I
there.
got too many.
Give him a
People-
private. Yep, private viewing. Private birthday card, we like to call him.
I don't think he wants one.
Oh well, then Dennis won't waste his talent on it. That's right. That is good.
Hey, don't forget, what is it, August 1st through the 4th up in Downeyville, California. It's Gold Rush Days.
Oh, that's that one.
Yeah.
It's in Downeyville. Is that close to you?
Downeyville, California.
Are you going, Rob? Is that close or is it too far away?
Well, I'll have to hop on either take a plane or bus up there.
Oh, it's
What's
quite,
the name of the town that's in? I've been there twice.
Downeyville. But I would have to hook up somebody out of Sacramento that can get me up into that.
oh, how far away is that from you, miles wise?
No, from me?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, what? 400 plus miles?
Okay, so it is quite a ways.
You got to remember, Tim, I'm just only a few miles from the Mexican border.
Like I say, I need a world map on my wall so I could see them. I could put little push pins where everybody's at.
Above Sacramento. So.
That's what I need.
That's the same place that I went to. All I know is it has like a river or a lake or something right there next to it.
I don't know. You went to that one, Dennis?
I went to somewhere in California twice. One I went with Derek one year, and then the other time I went with a wife.
Didn't you go that was to that one place? That I don't think that was Downeyville. Isn't that like
You went to Roaring Camp.
yeah, you went to Roaring Camp. Ain't that
Well, I went to Roaring Camp, but we also went to where they have Gold Rush Days. I don't know, it's a great big banner they hang across the road. And drives me crazy because I don't know what town that was. But I
Isn't
know
that up there near
wherever it is,
Placerville.
there's a lake or something. Maybe it's not a river, might be a lake because there's like a channel comes off that lake.
Ah.
And then they got like a train station there, and it's really cool, like an old western town.
I don't know.
There's places up in the mountains that in California they're still, I mean, they are still western towns.
Well, Downeyville does have a dam out there, I believe. So yeah, it's up in the mountains and it's nice.
Huh.
California's a pretty state. I mean, we all like to laugh and joke and make fun of
Nora,
California,
maybe. I don't
but
know.
realistically, California's a very, very pretty state.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but
David said maybe Sonora.
rules.
But good Lord, their regulations, their government in California is absolutely crazy.
They're nuts. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or how beautiful it is if they're that crazy. You know, they can handle it. You know.
I mean, how much is the gas prices down there in San Diego right now, Weigold?
Well, let's see. This was a couple of days ago. So let me pull up a pic. I just put under 10 gallons. And there you go. $44.44 for 9.10 9 gallons.
Holy crap.
That's
I
crazy.
actually was sitting there because I didn't want to go above 50. I was like, well, we're getting close because we had half a tank. So I was like, we're getting close, and I just happened to stop it on that number. So like, yeah, we just put gas about 3 days ago. So
That's cool.
it's under $5 right now, but it will go back up.
Yeah. That's not
Well,
much.
we ain't that far up behind. I mean, I think we $4.16 a gallon for gas here in
Yeah,
Juneau.
that's cheap. That's cheap. You're cheaper than us.
John,
I
Like
think it.
359 where I'm at.
How much?
359.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
it's like 369
yeah,
here in Indiana.
369 is what I paid for it Friday. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my
But
biggest fear right now is the price of fuel in America.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Well,
go
it
to
kind of
Sam's
makes you
Club and
wonder.
fill up.
But it could be cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been getting my gas at Sam's Club
Uh-huh.
about 20 minutes, 25 minutes away from me. It's like 326 or so a gallon.
Yeah, right. If you go to Sam's Club, I always go to Sheets. Oh, why the Sheets not?
Yeah, Sheetz is,
Pennyweight's visited California quite a few times, and he just posted in Gold Prospector Space that it's the North Yuba River that
Right.
runs through Downeyville, and it dumps
Yeah.
into a dam below it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe Dennis.
Yeah,
Because
Pennyweight
I've
and
gone
his
up
wife
through
have
that.
gone to California quite a few times.
Maybe that's where he was, Dan. Yeah. Could be. It's
Yeah.
possible. It is possible. Ouch. Ears hurt.
During
It's
my
hard to
days
it's hard
when I
to
was at the
follow which
carnival,
one Pennyweight likes the best. I've watched almost every single Pennyweight video there is, and I almost think he likes Indiana better than any of them.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think he finds more gold in Indiana.
It seems like it.
Yep.
Or he works harder for it, so he appreciates it more. I'm not sure.
Other. Yep.
well, I can guarantee you, Pennyweight don't like desert dry washing.
No, not at all.
He would rather
you
be.
you guarantee that, huh?
Yeah.
Anyways, going to tell you to shove your dry washer right up your ass.
Heck with that dry washing nonsense. Unreal. All right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up, fellas. What do you think?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Tim Grimes. As always, we really, really,
Thank you.
really love Gold Prospector
Well,
Space.
thank you guys. It's all
and
you guys, man. Yeah.
don't forget, we do got a raffle out there. And even if you don't want to join the raffle, we do have a donate button.
That's right.
We do got a donate button, folks. And, if you need some place to hang out and bullshit with somebody's usually always around.
That's right. Somebody's always.
And you can always post your pictures.
Yep. Yeah.
You can post your pictures there. You can brag about your latest findings, and
you sure can.
Gold Prospector Space is always there for you.
Because of you guys. Thank you guys. Here. Thank you all very much for all you guys do. And until next week, I guess we're out of here. So we will see everybody next Sunday. Thanks everybody in here, and I'll
Good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
we will see you all.
Good night, gold diggers.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, gold diggers.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.